Good evening, folks. Welcome, welcome. Before I start with part one of this Hocus Pocus DOS game playthrough, I'm going to refill my jug of water and then we'll get started. Yep, good old Tom Hall. George Broussard. Two very fine names that I know. Hey, good evening, Repus. How are you? Hope your Monday night's treating you well. Yeah, me too. I know the official list does not come out until October 10th, so I will check pretty much daily before then, but I know it won't be out until October 10th. So hopefully we both get to go. Yes, that race would be amazing to do, especially live in front of a massive audience. I personally think it would be very enjoyable, in my opinion. Yeah, you're right. That would be our biggest Achilles heel would be the couch. Otherwise, yeah, there would be plenty of time for donations and such. Yeah, I don't know Big John. Um, the only thing I do know is the name. Otherwise, I've heard about him, but I personally do not know him at all. Hopefully, we can have Big John do the couch for us. If not, we may be. I don't know if we'll be screwed or not with or without a couch. Oh, that's cool. That's that'll be good to know for sure. That's good. Aw, a shame he missed the attendance cap, but it'd be good to have another person do the couch. Hopefully, hopefully the race gets approved. If it does, I'll start practicing for it big time heavily for a good while. Yeah, that's true. I do have a couple of other games as well to see if they get in as well. If one or two don't get approved or whatever. Personally, I'd like to see the games that I put in get approved too, especially the Bigfoot race you put in for. It'd be really cool to do that live and in person. And meet all sorts of other people. Oh, is it really? I feel like the game Bigfoot is in disarray as well, since I've done nothing but shatter the world record for it like numerous times already, and I literally just shattered it again just recently. Oh, dang. Oh, really? Wow. A full minute improvement. Well, hello, Gob. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Ditto. Good to be back, actually. Hyper! Hello! Good to see you in here again. I've missed you in my streams. turn that up a little bit. Hyper, how have you been? It's been a full minute since you've been in here last. I don't plan on speedrunning or practicing really anything unless the submissions I put in for get approved or something. Let's see, where is the last one at? I think it's somewhere along the lines of up here. Yeah, I see it. I just gotta get to it. Come on. It's somewhere. Yes! We'll show you guys something real quick before I continue. This is a drawing I did that the company 3D Realms shared on their Facebook page and on Twitter page. This is my cover art drawing of it. I don't know if you can see it. If you can't see it, I'll provide some. I'll get a little more lighting in here. Yeah, true. It's on my it got shared on my Twitter. Yeah, my camera window is tiny too. I'll try it again real quick before I continue. I did get a little more lighting in here too. So this is about as good as I can get. Like I said, my camera window is just, it's really tiny. I know it can be difficult to see, so my apartment gets piss poor lighting, so unfortunately there's just not really much I can do to comprehend on that. It's been a full minute since I replayed through this again. At some point in the near future, if I have time, I want to do console games as well. I've got some ideas and some games I want to play that I have in mind for the moment. I think as soon as I can get a schedule layout remade for the stream, I'll have a better idea. He's been playing a ton of StarCraft lately. What else do I want to do? I'd like to have more variety for when I stream and what I stream. I'd like to see a stream, Hyber. I would so follow you and watch you stream every opportunity I got. I really would too. Alright, see you later, Hyber. Thank you for popping in. I've done a few more here lately, actually. My last drawing I did was of, I drew the character Blake Stone from the Blake Stone games. That's one of my latest ones I did. I'll do another drawing stream again really soon. I know I did one a while back, but I'll do a more up-to-date drawing stream and see if I have any more ideas for what I want to draw in the very near future. I also did I drew the cover art of another game called Rad Rogers World 1. I drew the cover art of Rad and Dusty. At some point, I would like to stream one of the there are a lot of fan-made Commander King games. I have a couple of them on the on my hard drive right now, and one I want to stream is Commander King X Biomenace. It's a crossover of Commander King 4 and the Biomenace game together, and that's one I want to stream here, hopefully sometime soon. Now that I can actually stream again. It was actually interesting. When I first did a Google search on it and read up on it, I had to download it. Like, I had to check it out because it combines my favorite Commander King game of all time and my favorite platformer of one of my favorite platformers of all time. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I got the collector's edition delivered to my door through Amazon. Actually, was where I pre-ordered it. I only paid like $40-something for it overall, actually, through Amazon. Believe it or not. Oh my God, yeah, it was. Holy shit, it was phenomenal. The remix music of the Angel Island theme from Sonic 3. Holy shit, it gave me goosebumps. It was one of the greatest remixes I've ever heard of that tune. Oh my goodness. I love my collector's edition of it. I have the console standee in my bedroom right now, and I have two AA batteries in it. I'll turn it on before I go to bed, and it'll play the Sega theme loudly enough to where I can hear it, and I get goosebumps every time I hear it. It's so great. I'd like to do some of the older game stuff as well on the actual consoles, not on emulators as well. It might give me a little more motivation to run Gunstar again, but I'm not sure on that yet though either. I'll have to see. Because I'm not sure how much longer I'll be speedrunning for, personally. It's just getting more difficult to have the free time to learn the mechanics of running the game that I want to run, and having time to do attempts and warm up to it if necessary. yeah, it can be really stressful too. Like what I was telling Hyber earlier, I've just been surviving right now. I've been doing okay as far as real life goes. Real life's just been stressful with work right now, and there really just hasn't. There's no light at the end of the tunnel yet, and I'm hoping that'll change. Hopefully here before too much longer. So hence I really haven't streamed as much either. I've just been trying to catch up with real life right now, and work's just been a pain in my ass right now, and it still is. And a lot of the issues really stem with management changes, and for me personally, um, management changes in the workplace I don't really adapt to all that well. Um, so in a sense, at my current workplace, it's almost like starting over again. It's really just like this giant rebuild that they're doing, and it's it's just been a mess right now, to really lightly put it, you know. Thank you, I appreciate it. Like I said, I've just had a lot more stress at work, and my anxiety's been going higher and higher too, and it's just it's a mess right now. I try to do what I can to get as much relief as I need to relieve my anxiety, and that's just been another thing I've had to tackle as well. Yeah. Yeah, she's been an amazing addition to my life. She really has been. I've known her for just about 2 years now, and she's just really been the best thing that's really ever happened to my life, personally. Yeah, she's really sweet. She's just She's a sweetheart. She really is. I even went out of my way to surprise her with an appreciation card and an appreciation letter for her, just showing how much I appreciate her from the very bottom of my heart and soul. Like, I literally did not tell anyone that I was going to surprise her for that because I was afraid they were going to ruin it and spoil it, and I didn't want that surprise to be spoiled. So, I just went out of my way to do that. And she came up to me and gave me a hug and said it was the sweetest thing anyone ever did for me. Like, I was full of smiles after that, like, seriously. I was one of her, and I was and still is one of her favorites. She's someone I'm gonna hold on to for dear life because of how much she means to me. She even went as far as giving me her phone number and letting me use her as a job reference also. So it really just goes a long way. Any help and support that's lent and shared my way, I'm really willing to take at this point. Like, I'm not gonna argue with it or nothing. I will gladly take any help and assistance that I can get at this point. There's just too much, there's just too much dividedness between a lot of people that I work with at work right now, and a lot of people are pissed at her because of the hour cuts, and everybody's losing hours where I work, and when in reality it's not really her fault. It was our corporate's decision to come down and tell us you're losing out. We're gonna make everybody lose hours, and so yeah. So it's just been a lot of managers leaving and a lot of associates leaving, kind of one after another in a pack, basically. Along with getting new people and trying to fill a lot of holes right now. Yeah, she's leaving. Part of it's because of the changes, and part of it is because she's been there for so long, it's burning her out. Um, she's just she's just tired of it all, and just she needs a change. And truth be told, I can't really blame her at all. Like, I can't be mad at her for wanting out of there, you know. It was time for her. Not to be disrespectful, but I could tell she was just wanting out of there, and she needed a change for her, and she just needed something different. And you know, more and more I'm understanding that, and I'm learning a lot of that as I go and progress with, especially with the job hunt again for me, you know. It's a business, you know. Businesses all over in general deal with this kind of stuff all the time, and you know, truth be told, if you find a better opportunity somewhere else, you really just gotta take it when it comes knocking at your door, you know. Yes, I have found your secret treasure room. They're the other thing. Oh, I went too far from them. Okay. I thought they were farther along down there. Yeah, she was the type of person that would she would always give me a hug if I felt that I needed it or whatever. She could tell um usually by the expression on my face or um how I would say something to her in my body language, whether I was just kind of stressed out or not. And she would always do whatever to calm me down and give me some relief. I saw your whisper, Gob. Thank you. That means a lot to me personally, and it truly does. Yeah, I need to go farther down, but I need to figure out how to get there. I have been humbled to have you in here. I really have. It's been my greatest honor and pleasure having you viewers in here watching me, listening to me, and just enjoying what I do. I really appreciate it. That also says a lot too. I know there's a lot of other streamers, but the fact that I'm your favorite is that's another thing that means a lot to me too. I understand that. I understand. There's a reason I host the I have a certain list of streamers that I host when I'm not on, and there's a reason that they are in there because they're some of my favorites, and I like watching them stream as well. I do too, basically. Yeah, that could be another tricky thing too, is finding a streamer you like that streams enough to follow and keep up with too as well. I'll pretty much post through really Twitter or Discord when I'm on or when I'm streaming or whatever, or if I'm not able to due to um, real life circumstances coming up or something. I usually try my best to keep everybody up to date on what's going on and what I'm doing. I'm on Discord sometimes, but I'm usually on there to check messages, but I'm not on there to really chat because I've just been kind of wanting to be alone and kind of get a little relief from the world, tell the world to kind of go away for a while. Because there are days where I really have to do that in order to calm myself down and just find some sort of peace and relief. I love this music. Really cool. Pretty soothing in a sense, too. Ah. Yeah, I can't make that. Some nights from work, I'll just come home and watch Dragon Ball Z and go to bed. Because that's the only thing I've been watching too right now is that and a few of the movies in the actual English dub again too. Hey, we did it. Because I used to watch Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, and I literally have not seen it in a long time. And I was just like, one night I was just like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna start going back and rewatch all the dubs of the episodes again because Super's out now, and I've not seen anything of Super yet, other than just like very tiny clips and pieces of it here and there. And I don't want to get into Super just yet because I want to go back and rewatch all the dubs again. Yes, it's called Dragon Ball Super. It's very popular. Like it's the one of the best news shows that's been out right now, from what I've been hearing and reading. I want to say it's. I'm trying to think of how many episodes it's into right now, and I want to say it should be over 100, I think, for Super right now, even. I can't understand how you're still alive. Do you have what it takes? Of course I do. I don't doubt that for a minute. I even have a Dragon Ball Z shirt and a set of, actually two sets of the Piccolo wristbands with his symbol on them. Since I like Piccolo, and I've been fond of him, and met the voice actor who did his voice even for the English dub for a little bit. Yep, it was at a convention. It was an hour away from me in another town here in my state, and I got his autograph. His autograph, luckily, was free. I didn't have to pay anything for it, fortunately. It was one of the coolest moments of my life. Like, I did not even have to ask him to do his Piccolo impression. He did his Piccolo impression for me without without a second thought. It was amazing. Two. Oh no, I just came from that way. There's that. I went to that same convention again this year and got Steve Downs' autograph. That was another really cool highlight for me. He is the guy that did the voice of Master Chief in the Halo games. That's who he is. Both my brothers just flipped their shit when I was there in person meeting him. He got to talk to my oldest brother on the phone for a few minutes, and then he called my other brother and left him a voicemail. He listened to that voicemail about like 30 times is what he told me. Six. Yeah, Tom Hall was really nice enough to autograph some of my Commander Keen drawings that I did myself, and he was nice enough to autograph them for me, leave me a little note, and um, I even did a tribute video for him, and he liked my tribute video along with Bobby Prince, who composed the music of those games and several others, including this one. Yeah, I played RuneScape. Um, it was many years ago, and I think it was like for a short time or something like that. Although I haven't heard that name in many years, though, either. Yeah, luckily um I was never really too addicted to MMOs much. Yeah, I think it was I think the old school version was the one that I played like many it feels like eons ago, really. Yeah, I believe so too. There are I probably played probably about half a dozen. There are half a dozen MMOs that I played, but like I said, luckily they just never really uh, I never really got too uh, absorbed or addicted to them. Like you said again, I think it was for the best too. There are friends of mine that I know that they are addicted to World of Warcraft, and that's literally like the only thing that they play, and it's I have no words for it. Like I just truly don't. Same with Final Fantasy 11. I had a couple friends of mine that I know that they were addicted to that game, and that's all they played for a long time. You know, one of the um one of the games I used to play online, it was a first-person shooter that came out back in 1999, close to 2000, was Quake 3 Arena, and me and both my brothers played that one online a crap ton to the point where we would play it till literally like 3 or 4 the next morning. Even that was one that uh, we were really addicted to. Hmm. Hell's bells. There were certain real-time strategy games that I was hooked to for quite a time as well. Um, Rise of Nations, Age of Empires, um, Warhammer 40,000, Dawn of War. Not the second one, but the original when it came out. The expansion packs and such. Uh, Stronghold Crusader, Demigod was another one too that my oldest brother and I played quite a bit extensively. I'll have to restart this level because I think I got stuck somewhere. It is, yes. It's a racing game series that I really liked as well. Yeah, I was wondering what that was too. I'm like, okay, I'm restarting that because I won't tolerate that for very long. Um, and I actually was doing Jade Empire runs again just recently. Yeah, no kidding. I'd love to go to one sometime and meet all sorts of people and make new friends. I think that'd be really cool. Go to Virginia for a week and Get to participate in speedrunning games. That'd be really cool. Alright. Oh, there was something I was missing. That's why I couldn't complete it. That explains it. Hey, here we go. Yeah. There's one key. May need the other one soon. I think it's the last potion or next to the last one that means victory. This might be it here, I think. Yep. I remember this part being tricky with the potions. There's only one that means victory, and it is the last one, but you have to go to the fourth one and get the silver key. That's what I thought. There's another fan-made Commander Keen game. If I can stream it, I will try. It's Commander Keen and Doom together. It's Commander Keen, but with the Doom weapons and such. It's another really cool mod, and it's another one of my favorites. Bullseye! There's 4. Now I gotta find one more. Oh! Ah! Oh, darn! I was almost home. Darn it, I was almost home. No kid, I agree on that. Like, I didn't realize he would pop up right there. It was just like, haha, I denied you, bro. I'm like, no! You're a jerk. There we go. I do remember which potion it is this time. There we go. You're not gonna get me this time! Ha! Hey! We are home free! Thank you. That's better. The tree demons. Yeah, this is the full version of Hocus Pocus. which has all 4 episodes and things like that. Um, this was this is on GOG.com for like $6 right now. It's really cheap. Yeah, it's the cover art. The picture that I have in my layout for this game here is actually the draw is actually um this picture is where I drew the cover art from. Thank you. I went from a 156.41 to a 155.30. It has potential to go down to a 154. However, I just got to save time in certain areas of the game, or certain chapters, I should say. Zoom. Yeah, I learned of some new strats for chapters 2 and 3 and the final part of the game through through another YouTube user. Or at least for chapters 2 and 3, but I knew at the end though. For the final boss fight anyway. The whole soundtrack is just so great. I found myself listening to the soundtrack again when my picture got shared. Yeah. Yeah, my drawing of it, I mean. There we go. Number 4. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I just need the gold key. Once I find it, then we're in business. That's how I feel right now. Yahoo! Now. Oh, I was gonna do a countdown too. Oh man. I love those games. Those are a couple more of my favorite shooters of all time, along with Doom and Doom 2, Wolfenstein 3D. It just makes me feel so much older knowing that now. And it's just like, wow, Quake 2 is 20 years old? Holy smokes. It's just crazy to me. back of the thing. Cheese it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I don't have too much in my place right now. I gotta make a really giant food run really soon. Very, very soon. Whew. Woohoo! Number 4. Ooh, 5 and 6. Number 7. All right, one more and we're in good shape. 3, 2, 1. Ah! I was afraid that might have happened. I missed that gold key, which I needed to have. There we go. Better yet, they look like Egyptian crackers. Egyptian Jesus. These are a special brand of cheese. It's called Egyptian. Limited time only at your available grocery store. Egyptian. One. There's another one up there. That's where I gotta go. Woohoo! Ah! I'm not sure what happened. I was trying to type something in my chat box and it's not letting me do that for some reason. I paused it a little bit because I was wanting to chat something in my box, but it wasn't letting me. I'm not sure what happened there. Alright, there's 3. There we go. Alright. One more and I'm on my way to level 8. Cruising on this one. Alright. Oh, I gotta have the gold key. Let's see. I think it might be above me. But yeah, Sonic Mania, oh man. It takes me back to the good old days of playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on my actual Sega Genesis. Indeed. I still have I have the soundtrack for it and the first one on my hard drive. I don't have 3s yet though. The Angel Island theme from 3 is really my favorite, in my opinion. At least from that game anyway. 2 the second game would be the Chemical Plant Zone. That one's really my favorite. That one in the Metropolis Zone. Oh, that's right. I can't get that yet. But I can, however, go to the area where it needs the gold key. I have a complete copy of 2 on the Genesis with the original case and the original booklet. Alright. There we go. 2. Get some of the health, too. That'd be nice. Boom. Yay! 3. One more to go. Oh, I remember this part being a pain. There we go. There we go. That's better. Had to run my AC for a little bit because my apartment was getting a little warm, a little toasty for me. I remember this part being a pain with the trees. Boom. Alright. There's 1. Ah! Whew. Ooh. That made me nervous there for a minute. I'll take another one of those because I don't want to chance that at all. I was afraid of that. Damn! Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what makes them a pain in the ass. They're a one hit. There we go. Damn it! I cannot imagine playing this on the hardest difficulty, especially with the tree demons being one hit. That'd be even harder. Shit! I got backed into a corner and I just had no chance. Yes! Bye! I was pretty much like, nope. Yes! Excellent. Superb. Now I'm making better progress as we go. Alright. Now we're down to one more. Now if I can be careful here, I'll be home free again. There it is. Just down there. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's right. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Had to hold my breath there for that final level. Whew. Yeah. Thank you. An awful joke. Well, the tree demons were tough. I guess their bark was worse than their fight. Tough crowd. Alright, I think that's going to be all for me for tonight. I'm going to cut this stream so I can get this playthrough uploaded to YouTube. So I think my PC's acting up a little bit too, so I'm going to have to reboot it here pretty soon. Um, I will continue this, if not tomorrow, most likely Wednesday night sometime. And then after that, I'll move on to the drawing stream. Maybe Thursday night, I think, if I have time. So you're welcome for the stream. I'm glad you got to tune in. I'll be back on Wednesday night, so I will see you next time.